Hello everyone and welcome back to the next episode of Factorio. As you may have already noticed, I did an intro and you probably already know what that means. We are not sadly joined this episode by Paul or Melissa. Yeah, it's rather unfortunate. You see, something very strange happened with their game. Basically, every time they attempted to load it up, and I don't know why this happened, so, we're trying to fix it right now, but every time they loaded it up, the game would immediately start lagging to all heck, their internet would start breaking, and the game would be impossible to play because they couldn't download the map, and they couldn't do anything basically. It just kept getting kicked from the game, and it was just very unfortunate and very weird as well, because I've never heard of a game that affected someone's internet connection as soon as it was launched, because the reason we know it was the internet was our Skype was just glitching up so badly. Their voices sounded just so weird. So we know it had to be something with... Oh. Silly me. So we know it had to be something with the internet. They kept getting kicked because of the internet. So it was very, very strange. We're trying to figure it out right now, but as it's going, looks like it's going to be solo from here on out. It really is unfortunate how these things happen, though. It's like... It's just my luck, really. I mean, the graphics card, random internet destruction, it just won't stop. Just won't stop. At least we can still play Factorio, just, solo. However boring solo might be. What I'm thinking about doing this episode is dealing with that darned alien camp, now that I have free reign of this world, and Melissa and Paul probably wouldn't mind if I researched a few topics. I'm going to show you guys how best to defend yourselves from the aliens. Actually, maybe the first thing I should do is turn these inserters into fast inserters. Nah, actually, gotta get my priorities straight. So, what normal people do, and I know I don't usually do this because I'm not usually normal, but I'm gonna try something new. What normal people do is get this upgrade or research project going, I suppose. It's called turrets, and gun turrets, this is what you'll get if you research it. They're very helpful. They're basically like turrets in any other game. They will shoot at enemies if they're in a certain range, and the thing with these turrets is they have to be filled with ammo at all times. So, like, they always have to be filled with ammunition, basically, which can be annoying. So I'm going to build a little machine that will constantly make more rounds of ammunition whenever I put iron into it. Just for the fact of that it's not in the spirit of things to make stuff by hand. It's in the spirit of things to use assembly machines and just really overcomplicated designs to make these things. So I'm going to do that. Actually, it's probably going to be one of the shortest projects I'll ever do, so I might as well just do it with you guys watching. First, I have to decide where to put the input. Well, would you look at that? It researched before I could even decide. Okay. What I need for this machine, just inserters as usual. Transport belts. I've decided to put the input around here, just for the fact that I'm going to have transport belts going down here and then back up here. Actually, it'd be more efficient if I get rid of this light. I'll just put it like one block over. There we go. That's the cool thing about this game. It's a lot like Minecraft. You decide where you put stuff, and you decide how designs are designed. And I have done this completely wrong. So I'll just get this hooked up with the machinery. There we go. Underground belts doing the great work we all know they can do. So this is going to be the input for iron. I've got a lot of space here, but I'm kind of thinking that what I want to do with this space is have more chests of supplies up here. So I'm going to save that space right now and put the first machines on this side. Maybe like one block over, should be good. And just line them up like this, because the good thing about assembly machines is they will make stuff that just requires, basically if they just require a raw ingredient, then it only takes one assembly machine to make that ingredient. This only takes 2 iron plates, so I can have that making iron plates, have 2 inserters going off of that onto a transport belt, and it basically is a finished project right there. But it looks like I've run out of power, so I'm going to go power the steam engine again. But before I do that, I actually want to show you something cool with the steam engine. The cool thing about a steam engine, this design right now, I mean, it's pretty efficient, it works, it makes stuff. But if you were to get a few more boilers and put them back to back, like this, then the water could flow through each of them, and you wouldn't have to worry about keeping one filled at all times. You could fill multiple, and they would each use, you know, basically you're just multiplying the amount of coal you can put into the machine as a whole. And another cool thing when you get this running, as you can see, it's running really fast now because it's got a lot of hot water that it's turning into steam, or however that works. I'm not a scientist, I don't know these things. If you put another steam engine right there and connected it with a power pole, if I could actually have a power pole, thank you. If you connected it with another power pole, then you could basically double your production. As you can see, if I take this away, then, you know, that's pretty good. I'm actually worried it won't go up at all. Yeah, that's much better. You see, it's producing just as much as it's consuming, and even though it looks like this bar has gone down, it's matching the satisfaction perfectly, and it's using less power to do so. So 2 steam engines produces twice as much power, basically. It does create more pollution, though, so I really need to get on the gun turrets now. Yeah, I'm gonna do that now. Back in the fine world of assembly machines and grabber arms. We only have 2 here, so we really don't need this much transport belt. If I was to get... oh, god dang it. Iron! Give me... Tried to use right click to open that chest. I'm such a Minecrafter. If we put transport belts here... agreed this was the spot over here. By the way, I'm using R to rotate. Get a few more of those. Gonna need quite a few here. Oh dear, I just realized. Oh well, I can just have underground belts. I love underground belts. They make everything so much simpler. But it looks like I've run into a bit of a rut here. Oh, you know what I could do actually? Underground belts can go a bit further than that, so if I had one going there, yeah, there we go. They can go more distances, which technically, no, that's too far distance. Actually, yeah, that's way too far. Then, if I got more belts, another inserter, and another iron chest, iron! Then I could connect it up a bit like this. And as you can see, we've got an input where the iron goes into the assembly machines. These take it out of the assembly machines, put it on this belt, which goes all the way over here, and gives us the ammunition we need. As soon as we power them, of course. I totally didn't forget that or anything. Go down the line of magic. It's working perfectly. Thank God for the underground belts. Go in here, so you can see it's making it. I don't have to do anything, it'll make it itself. It's absolutely beautiful. Put it on that line, which goes over here. It's picked up by the nice machine of destiny. Great thing is, this will stop picking up iron when it doesn't need anymore. That extra iron could go down here, So, this is basically at peak efficiency right now. Making as much as it is possible to make. Nice. I would automate making turrets, but I really don't need that many turrets. The turrets in this game are really good. They are in combat, of course. And they take quite a bit to make. I mean, it's mostly just normal materials, but you know, I'd rather just kind of decide how much I want to make by making it by hand. As you can see, we've already made like 14 firearm magazines. Guess I should call them magazines, not rounds. Rounds are kind of singular. But it's gone into my slot here because it thinks I want to use it, but I am not going to use it for myself, no. I'm going to put it into a gun turret. Okay, guys, putting down the first gun turret. Wow, that is a big range. See all that greenness? It goes up to about, like, right there, from where the gun turret is to me. That is the range of which it can shoot aliens from, so it can basically protect this entire area with just one turret. I kind of want to put it on the other side of the steam engines in case I want to expand this design. I'll just have one here so it doesn't get in the way. As you can see, it's flashing. It needs firearm magazines. If I just put them in there, it will defend itself. Now, I'm going to do something I've learned from experience, just to show you guys how this works. I would say don't try this at home, but you can if you want to. I'm going to show you how this works. It looks really, really cool when it does, so keep your eyes on this. Don't mind what I'm doing. Look at this thing in action. Okay, I'm going to see if I can do it. Yep, I did it. Go! Oh wait, maybe I should help it. Oh god, no, it can't end this way! It can't end this way! I got a kill on a red tree. Stupid. God darn it. No. Oh no. That's bad. I thought they'd go for the gun turret. They usually go for the turret. Oh no. That's a lot more aliens than I thought. There's usually not that many aliens, guys. Usually like 5 or 6 come out of the nest to attack you. Not 16. More than 16. That's like... That is just insanity. Okay, guys. Oh my god. That is so stupid. Oh. Okay. Well, it's time for me to pay the price of being an idiot. I'm gonna work back up to this point. Sorry this was a rather short episode, but it's pretty easy to tell why. No. It's so bad. I didn't expect that many to come. Not that many usually attack you at one time. But, guess I have to realize this is amplified Factorio. I'm still a noob at this game, so... Yeesh, that's harsh. And, as I said before, you cannot respawn, so... Well, I'll see you guys in the next game. I'll try to work up to about the point I am now. I might be a little further with the production. I'm gonna try to even it out, so I'm gonna rewatch the videos and, you know, see the steps I took and all that. But I'll see you guys in the next failure.